So today we're going to look at Columbia Noir box set number 2. The first set was really great, and some films I hadn't seen, some films I had seen. This is a similar deal for me. We're looking at Framed here, which is one of the first film in the set. And now we will look at the set and go through film by film. I haven't watched all the films yet, but I have gone through to check the video and audio quality at multiple sections. This is the box set, very similar to the last one, orange instead of yellow. Special features on the back, limited edition number, and there's the 6 films we're going to talk about today. Here's Tui. Hey buddy. Okay, so Framed, as you can see here, Glenn Ford, nice little cover. Opens up. The disc is in the machine right now, but plenty of nice artwork and plenty of special features. Each movie in the set has special features. Either they all have a Three Stooges short, which I'm not a fan of Three Stooges at all, but you know, it is an extra. They all have a commentary, and they either have extra interviews or another short film. This one here has a short film, as well as the Three Stooges audio commentary. Framed I'd seen before. It's a good, not great film noir, but a good film noir. I'm glad to have it in my collection. I always liked Glenn Ford, and that was one of the 2 films I had seen prior to picking up this set. 7-Eleven Ocean Drive is one I look forward to watching. I hear good things. There's a good backstory on the production, and nice artwork there. And the back with the special features. I believe this one had a short film as well as the Three Stooges and audio commentary. It's a little ugly at the beginning to print, whereas Framed had good contrast. It was mostly pretty sharp. It was unstable at times, and it had a few flicks, and it was a little flickery at times. This one was really only ugly at the beginning, and then it gets better. It's got good contrast, and it's stable. So the first 2 films both had pretty good contrast and looked pretty natural. And this one I just felt was a little more consistent, except for the beginning where it was really overly grainy and not the best looking, a lot noisier at the beginning, and then it just smoothed on out. So probably the best of the set, actually, followed by Framed. Then we have The Mob, another one I look forward to watching. They all have pictures in behind. I don't think I showed you the last one, but they all have pictures in behind. And there's the special features. This is the I can't remember exactly what this one was as far as special features, but it was either interviews or it was another short film. And good movie all the same. From what I can tell, and as far as the picture quality, it was a little soft, had a little bit weaker contrast in the first 2, and it had a few flecks, but not many. They all have a few flecks, but not many. Pretty solid presentation, so nothing to complain about so far with the first 3 films. Affair in Trinidad, this is Rita Hayworth's sort of a comeback film, trying to recreate the magic of Gilda with Glenn Ford. I hear it's a bit of a mixed bag, so I look forward to checking this out. I'm surprised I've never seen it before. There's Rita. Oh, what am I doing? There we go. A picture of the 2 together there in the back. And there's the special features. Now I can't remember, I think it was either this one or the last one, that instead of another short they had 2 really good long interviews with Ernest Borgnine, one audio and one video audio. This one here is Tight Spot, starring Ginger Rogers, I should say, and Edward G. Robertson. It's the first widescreen film of the bunch, and I just felt whereas Fair and Trinidad was a bit soft, a little flickery, and maybe not quite as good as the previous 3 films, this one here is probably the worst of the bunch. The contrast just seems off. It just seems like it's pushed too far in the wrong direction, and also seems too dark overall. Scenes that seem like they should have more light seem very dark overall. So I just don't think it looks quite right. It's not bad. It's certainly stable, but I would say it's the worst of the bunch. And I believe this film has the worst reputation of the bunch. Let's just see what we got behind here. Yeah, Ginger Rogers there. Okay. And there's the special features. You can pause and read the special features more if you wish. Now this is the film that probably drew a lot of people to the set. It's Murder by Contract, which is a very quirky noir. Has a quirky score, has a very interesting style. It's very different from the rest. This one has a introduction by Martin Scorsese, audio commentary, and either an interview. Oh, it has some Senate crime commission things. If you remember that scene in The Godfather where Al Pacino has to answer to the Senate at these hearings, they have the real hearings of that sort of thing that went on back in the day with gangsters. They have that in 5 parts, and they have the Three Stooges. But I'd say this film is the second worst looking of the bunch as far as the transfer. The grain looks like it has noise embedded in it a lot of the time, and it's pretty constant. There isn't too many clear scenes, but the contrast is better. Overall, it's sharp enough and stable enough, but it's just looks just a lot of noise or thick grain that doesn't seem natural to me, but I could be wrong. But overall, I think it's the second worst transfer, and it's the other film I'd seen in the set, and one of my big draws to the set was getting Murder by Contract on Blu-ray. So there we have it. And of course, just like the last one, we have a really thick book about the films. Great stuff. So there we have it. Columbia Noir. That's framed again there. I think this first set looked better. They sound about the same. And I think the special features were maybe slightly more robust in the first set, but this set still has got more special features than one would imagine they would have got with singular releases. This is a real good deluxe box set and worth picking up.